Welcome to this introduction video about the systems engineering concept and what we believe in. It's all about creating a common language. When engineering designs are at a small and manageable proportion, like engineering a minor aircraft for Peter here, most communication among designers goes smooth and easy. And in this case, the minor aircraft is at a manageable proportion. So, when you are 10 designers or just a few more, it's usually not an issue to communicate and understand each other. But as project grows, complexity grows with it. So, if you compare 30 engineers it takes to make up a minor aircraft, compared with 3,000 engineers it takes up to make a major aircraft, the need for a common language is evident. Systems thinking and systems engineering is one way of achieving this common language. But it takes more than that to get things going. So we have added other processes from international standards. We have made reverse engineering and put all of this together to make the systems engineering concept. The concept is a practical reply to how to do systems engineering. Let's go to our office so I can show you how the concept works. Welcome to our office, the home of the systems engineering concept. Let me show you the three elements of our concept. The first one is about architecture and system breakdown. The second one is the development process. And finally, the output in terms of documentation. Let's get practical. This is a system integration workshop. This is a group of engineers who have different systems to integrate with one another. Our concept uses the classical N2 diagram to systemize the interfaces, but our concept have added more elements to make the method much more effective. And we use our own software tool to handle the analysis. Our system integration concept comes with 3 tools that can help to improve performance and give a key performance index. For example, we have created SIMO, which is speeding up and supporting the system integration process. Usually we conduct a lot of such system integration workshops meetings in one day, up to 40. We call that speed dating for systems. We know by experience that this way of working in combination with systematic approach will significantly decrease the number of errors during construction or production phase, even up to completely error-free projects. The other kind of workshops are the stakeholder workshops, where the system designer, by means of the systems engineering concept, follows a specific way of identifying stakeholders and invite them to a special way of making design meetings. Here, our engineers have set up a stakeholder workshop to discuss their system design with the stakeholder. This is a very practical way of making validation and verification by means of our systems engineering concept. We insist that this shall take place 4 times, as complicated designs tend to develop as the design progresses. Besides, this is a very practical way of sharing knowledge. Let's go and visit one of our happy users. We're going to visit an EPC contractor in Amsterdam. They bought their license last year. Let's go and see what they have achieved with the systems engineering concept.
So what we see today is that in our projects they become much more complex. If we compare it with the beginning in 1965, where we started in building yachts, it was much easier to see where we were and what was necessary to build the complete installation. Nowadays, the yachts are so big and so complex that it is really difficult to stay on top on the complete system integration. And that was the moment that we thought, like, we are looking for something which can really help us, making it for us easier to know where we were and explain the client what we needed from him, that we still could continue the build process. And that's where we came out with the system engineering concept method, which was really helpful for us to make it much easier visible where we were, where we are, and where we need to go to for the next phase. So now it's really going to be cool. You unbox it, then it's there. And it made it much easier for people to explain it, especially to have it in the team, I think. Well, looking at the future, after running now 2 successful pilot projects, the management team in my company decided to roll it out for all the projects and all the project managers, both for new build and refit. And I think that is where we use the common language for.